Hello, welcome to Fair Lady of the Loch Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Today we will be asking the question, what changes will be happening over the next year that we may not be aware of? We're going to be using the Tower card to draw us into this question and how best we might prepare for those changes. So pile number 1 is the Universal Celtic Tarot with the rainbow moonstone tower. Pile number 2 is the Everyday Witch Tarot with the smoky quartz tower. Pile number 3 is the Rider Tarot with the snowflake obsidian tower. Pile number 4 is the Steampunk Tarot with the volcano agate tower. And pile number 5 is the Norse Runes with the Rune leading us into it, and the black onyx tower. Pause the video if you'd like to choose what pile or piles may be calling to you, as there may be more than one change in your life that you'd like to know about. And I look forward to seeing you in your piles. If you chose pile number 1 with the Universal Celtic Tarot and the rainbow moonstone, then this is your pile. Your reading, sorry. Now, how I read the tarot is through definitions and intuitively, and I let the cards fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, you are welcome and respected here. Today we are asking, using the Tower card to draw us in, what changes may be happening over the next year that you should be aware of, and how you might navigate those changes. So the first card that we have here is the Page of Cups. Now, pages are a young energy. They're youthful, they're student-like, and cups are emotions. And then here in this deck, we have Fionn, who is holding the salmon of knowledge, if you can see that there in his hand. And so it is possible that someone here may be going back to school. There's also a celebratory energy here, so someone here may be graduating and leaving school and going out into the world. Okay. There also might be some sort of emotional or mental victory that someone is going to have happen this year. But this is a very positive card, an emotionally fulfilling card. I see it as a very positive change. Okay, let's see if there's any other further guidance here. This may be the first time in all the readings I've ever done where only one card comes out. And if that's the case and that's all that you're meant to know, then so be it. That's going to be really funny though, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles are an earthly material realm, so it's anything to do with your wealth, anything tangible that you can touch. And sometimes health, because of it being physical, can fall under this. And then the Knight that's a person of action, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is a slow, steady, sturdy action. It's stable, right? So it speaks of financial stability, material stability, okay? So whatever this is for you, whether it is dealing with education or mental or emotional success in your life, whatever change that is, you will have a material stability that goes along with it. Okay, let's see if they have anything else to say. And if not, then we will read about your chosen crystal tower. Okay. All right. Here we have the Empress. This is a very fertile, very abundant energy. And you see in both of these, we have the waterfalls going on. Okay. So this talks about that emotional celebration that we saw earlier, but it can also represent material because of the abundance aspect of it. So someone here, the change in their life may be that they're going to have a child. They're going to have a baby. I'm also getting here that with someone possibly graduating, there may be an empty nest, which opens up the door to new possibilities and new adventures, right, that you can step into. Okay. That's really pretty. Very beautiful energy there. Very abundant. This is a very positive change, okay? If you when we use the Tower card to draw us into changes, it tends to bring negative to the mind, right? However, changes are not always negative. Changes can quite often be very positive or lead to something that is very positive. And this is showing a very positive change, whether that's in your mental state, your material state, or your educational state. Very, very positive. Okay, we will give them one more shuffle to tell us anything else from this deck. And then we will go on to read about your crystal. Yeah, this looks beautiful. I see much to be celebrated about. So, excuse me, so sorry. I see every reason to look forward to this. It's quite lovely. Okay, Rainbow Moonstone works with the crown and third eye chakras, enhances feminine energy, which we see here with this Empress here. Promotes inner peace, emotional healing, and clarity. It's good for visionaries and psychic awareness. Aids in accepting, nurturing, spiritual growth, joy, happiness, trusting one's inner voice, warding off negative energies, protection, especially during travel, guidance, new beginnings, love, good fortune and abundance. So there's a synchronicity there. We saw a lot of abundance in this reading. Hope, fertility, which we saw here again. Personal growth, sleep, dreams, self-love, and discovery. So whether you are going back to school or graduating, whether you are having a victory in your life that is on a physical or psychological level, whether you are about to have a baby or be an empty nester, this stone would be good for you to work with. All right, let's get you an oracle message from the White Light Oracle. This is such a positive reading. I'm so thrilled for you guys. Whatever change it is that's going to happen in your life, this is beautiful. Quite lovely. It is possible that someone is going to inherit something as well here that I'm picking up on. possible someone could be getting a pay raise. I know this is a lot of positive, vague things, but there's so much energy coming through here that it's, this is a collective reading. So there's multiple people that will be listening to this, multiple messages that will come through. So only take what speaks to you and leave the rest behind, okay? Never force a reading to fit you, because your destiny is yours and only meant for you. All right. We have Sovereign Queen Maeve, number 40. Okay. So let me pull up number 40. Okay. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well-intentioned. Be compassionate, but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. And we see that here, don't we? That light coming through there. All right. That is beautiful. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments. If there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. And remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And it looks like you have much to look forward to. Thank you. Bye. If you chose pile number 2 with the Everyday Witch Tarot and the Smoky Quartz Tower, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is both definitions and intuitively, and I let the cards fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, they are welcome and respected here. Today you're using the Tower card to draw us into the question of asking what changes are ahead of us in the coming year and how we might prepare for those changes. Okay. We'll start with this. The 3 of Cups. This is a very celebratory energy. Cups are about emotions, and this is just a really beautiful card about community. Okay, finding your sisterhood, your brotherhood, your people, your community, whether that's family, friends, a support group, whatever it is that you might be, a coven. So it looks like one of the changes that will be happening for you in the coming year is that you will find your community. You will find that support system. And that's beautiful. It's a very beautiful energy. I'm happy for you. Pile number 1's message was also very positive, and I was thrilled with that as well. And it kind of happened exactly like this, where one card came out, and it looked like we might not get another, and then finally one did pop out. So that was that's an interesting parallel here. So if you were also drawn to pile number 1, that may be a sign for you to explore that. Okay, Ace of Cups. So aces are new beginning energy, and cups are emotions, and symbolized by water. And here in the Ace of Cups, you have an overflowing cup. Okay, so that means much, much abundance. And with the cups, that's emotional, right? So your emotional state, this could be about love, it could be about family, it could be about self-love. I'm getting a strong feeling of self-love coming off of this card. So maybe one of the changes from this that'll come in this year is that you will deepen your own self-love. That would be a beautiful thing to have happen. Absolutely beautiful. And it falling on this side of this card tells me that it may be what leads you into that community. Working on your own self-love, your own internal abundance may aid you and in finding that community, keeping that community, growing within that community. Working on one's self-love is always a positive thing. Okay, so you're going to be coming out of a time of difficulty, a time of pain and sadness and sorrow. It may be possible that someone in your past did you wrong, stabbed you in the back, so to speak, that there was betrayal. And so trust is difficult for you. And self-love is difficult because of everything that you endured. However, that will change this year. You will be able to obtain that self-love, and you will be able to obtain that community that you seek. See, this person is not giving up. She is reaching for that broom. No matter how many swords are in her back, she is reaching for that broom. She will not give up hope. And I see that for you in your future. Okay, 8 of Wands. Now, you may feel like you're too busy and too overwhelmed to be taking on new relationships at this time in your life. However, you absolutely can. You see how she's holding this cat in her arms, and they're providing comfort and support to one another. No matter what other storms are going on in life, see the storm behind her here, having a loving support system is always a good thing to help you get through those difficult times. And you will have the energy to sustain and maintain good, solid, peaceable relationships in your life. And we see that infinite energy here with see that there above her head. And then we have these doves up here. Very peaceful, very beautiful, harmonious energy there. Okay, let's see if there's... All right, and King of Cups. This is a very stable emotional energy, okay? Kings are very stable. They, in their authority, they know who they are. And with the cups and the emotion and the water element, you will have emotional stability, okay? And no man is an island, right? Community is a big part of being human, okay? So don't be afraid of that, and accept it and step into it. It will do you a wonderful, wonderful amount of good to have that support system. Okay. All right. I'm actually not sure how this card fell, but as I'm looking at it, it's in the reverse. So, but I'm not convinced that that's actually how it fell. Yeah, I think it's meant to be in the upright here. I don't think I picked it up properly. So you have the strength, okay? You absolutely have the strength. You absolutely have what it takes. The bluebirds. That seems to be really important in this card here. Something about bluebirds. There's that song. Has to do with bluebirds. I'm not sure what the connection here, but someone here has a connection to bluebirds. Let me know in the comments if this is you and what that connection is. But the message here is that you absolutely do have the mental strength and clarity and physical strength to step out of this difficult situation that you're in, pull those swords out of your back, learn to love yourself and to trust others once again, and create that sense of community in your life. Okay? All right, now we're going to read about your smoky quartz tower here that you chose. Okay. And we're going to read from A Beginner's Guide to Crystals by Lisa Butterworth. Smoky quartz, anchoring pragmatism and positivity. Works with the solar plexus, root, and earth chakras, and has common origins in Brazil and Madagascar. Smoky quartz is an antidepressant in crystal form. It alleviates anxiety and stress by creating a gentle calm. It transmutes negative energy, fostering an optimistic outlook. This earthy stone has a very centering effect, enhancing concentration during meditation. Smoky quartz can also be rejuvenating, giving the user an energy boost as it increases positivity. Use it to clear old emotional blockages, to see what needs to be done in order to achieve your goals and desires. It absorbs the fear of failure so you can propel yourself forward, unabated. Healers use smoky quartz to calm the nervous system and relieve headaches. It also shields you from nightmares. The gray hues of smoky quartz are caused by the activation of aluminum impurities which change color due to natural radiation. If you're feeling overwhelmed or scatterbrained, hold smoky quartz while meditating for a deep grounding. Keep on a nightstand to alleviate daily stress and negativity as you sleep. Set next to your computer or your phone to absorb all the electromagnetic pollution. So that is smoky quartz. Okay, now let's get you an oracle message from the Moonology Oracle deck. Oh, and they had one right off the bat this time. Okay, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So it might benefit you to work with the full moon because we have full moons here in both of these cards, okay? Might aid you to work with the eclipse. If any of you made eclipse water during the last eclipse, that might be of benefit in your workings. Okay, but conclusions are within reach. So whatever this negative thing that you are going through is, it is going to end and you are going to have a positive outcome. Another message here is your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So whatever it is you need to do to get out of this negative energy here, sit down and work out a practical plan to aid you to get out of that, whether it's a bad relationship, bad, whatever situation you are in, okay? Whether it's a negative thought cycle, addiction, relationship, whatever it might be. Come up with a practical plan to aid you in releasing yourself from it, okay? And this is a full moon in Taurus, so we have that full moon energy, and then someone here might be a Taurus, and it's an earthly energy, so it's grounding energy would be important. Okay, I hope that you found this message to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything that could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you have some really positive things coming in the future that are going to change your outlook about yourself and your community in a really, really beautiful way. Thank you. Bye. If you chose pile number 3 with the Rider Tarot and the Snowflake Obsidian Tower, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read definitions as well as intuitively, allowing them to fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, they are welcome and respected here. Today, we are asking the question, what changes will be occurring over the next year, and what might we need to know to aid us in getting through them? Okay, so we're going to use this as a clarifier here in just a moment. But we're starting off with this here. And the very first out of the pile here was the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is a very bountiful, abundant, overflowing, beautifully positive energy. Okay, aces are new beginnings, cups are emotions and water. This is very beautiful, very, very abundant. Okay. So whatever changes come about in this year for you are going to be positive, and they are going to bring about an emotional abundance for you, and possibly a material one from what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, that's about your material world, which can include wealth, it can include health, anything tangible that you can touch. So you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in this reading, bringing about an abundant emotional beginning and an abundant material beginning. And this is part of your fate. This is part of your destiny. This wheel of fortune, you are coming into a karmic reward, so to speak, for all of your hard work. You have been fighting and winning a very difficult battle within yourself, it would appear, and maybe with others. And you are coming out of that a stronger and better person for it, because you have this Temperance card here, which talks about balance and patience. Okay, this is just a really beautiful, balanced, patient, harmonious energy here. So whatever this difficulty here is, whether it's internal or external, you're going to come out of that, and you're going to achieve that emotional and material abundance here with a spiritual enlightenment. Okay, right now, for a clarifier for this difficult energy here, we have the devil. Now the devil can represent addiction. It can represent negative talk from others. It can represent the demons of our own mind. Okay, it can represent unhealthy habits of various kinds, but it can also represent lust, passion, that sort of thing. So take it how it resonates with you. Okay, but this negative energy is what it's speaking about, and it's letting you know that whatever this is, whether it's addiction, whether it's a relationship that's not good, positive and good for you, whatever negative energy here, you will overcome it with patience and balance. Okay, and you will come into a better understanding of your destiny and your purpose in this lifetime. This is a really positive energy. Yeah, just allow yourself the time to go within and to heal. Okay, research anything that you need to research to help yourself to get out of that negative energy. If it's addiction, please seek assistance. If it's negative thought patterns, if you need to see a counselor or something like that, please do so. Follow your intuition. Okay, allow that to lead you down the path that you need to go. Okay, your intuition will tell you what is in your best and highest good. And just remember, as you go through this and you make the changes, not everyone will come along with you on this journey, especially when you leave addictive behaviors or negative behaviors. Not everyone goes along with you on the journey. They don't want to get out of that negative energy. They want to stay. But you will be victorious. You will come out of that energy, and you will be the better for it. Okay, that's wonderful. That's a whole lot of cards. So we're not going to take all of those. We'll take the top one. And this is your future. This is what you're destined for. This beautiful, happy, joyous life. Okay, this is fulfillment emotionally. The Ten of Cups, for your family and yourself, however that looks for you. Okay, perhaps finding a romantic partner if you don't already have one. But this is a very beautiful, beautiful, stable energy to go into. Just make sure you don't give up on getting out of this negative energy here, and you move forward. But the change for this year for you, it will be to leave that negative energy behind and step forward into this abundance and spiritual enlightenment that awaits you. Okay, so we're going to look at your snowflake obsidian. Okay, now snowflake obsidian has all the qualities of obsidian, plus making you aware of other people's negative patterns and your own negative patterns, and it aids in emotional healing. Okay, So obsidian is clarity, protection, self-control. Works with the root, earth, and higher earth chakras. Its common origins are in Argentina, Greece, and New Zealand. Obsidian is a truth teller. It will expose your deepest being, release the past, and usher you toward a positive state of being. This stone can expose trauma and illuminate any falsehoods, supporting you in facing dark or challenging issues while reminding you of the light on the other side. Obsidian is a great protector and can powerfully clear negative energy. Be sure to cleanse it often. It will cut through mental chatter and indecision. This dark grounding stone also provides strength and self-control. Obsidian is believed to detoxify the body and aid digestion as well as provide pain relief. Obsidian is volcanic glass formed when lava erupts to the surface of the earth and cools quickly. Keep on your nightstand to alleviate stress and illuminate its underlying cause. Use it to protect your space's positivity from being dimmed by negativity, and good for protection in a hostile work environment. So that is your snowflake obsidian. Okay, now let's get you... We're going to go with the crystal deck for your oracle today to see if there are any other crystals that might aid you in this endeavor. And we have emerald, protection, love, and wisdom with the King of Cups energy here. King of Cups is a very emotionally stable energy, so that's where you want to go. And so emerald with the protection, love, and wisdom. That goes along with the enlightenment we saw. That goes along with this beautiful Ten of Cups energy that we saw, right? And the protection from the negative. That is a beautiful one to have. Okay, let's see if there's any other crystals that might aid you in this endeavor. Now, when it comes to cleansing your obsidian, when you use that, since it needs to be cleansed often because of all the powerful work it does, you can use selenite. Now, this is a pink selenite. It has the love energy along with all the cleansing aspects of. And all you do is you just make sure that they're coming into contact with one another, touching each other, okay? Or you can use the white obsidian if you prefer. Not obsidian, excuse me, white selenite, okay? The satin spar or the clear. All right, blue quartz, creativity, expression, and peace. So anytime that you need to heal from something, using your creativity is an excellent way of doing that. That is a wonderful way to help heal the heart, mind, soul, and body. So creativity, expression, and peace with the blue quartz. And antigerite, flow, intuition, and bloom. And we had that with that high priestess, didn't we? So follow your intuition. And antigerite might aid you in feeling a little bit more confident about your intuition and going with the flow and allowing yourself to bloom in that abundant energy that we saw. All right, I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything that I could have improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you're absolutely strong enough to get through this negative energy here and step forward into this beautifully emotionally stable, materially stable, and spiritually stable life that I see before me. That's a beautiful change to have happen. I wish you the best. Thank you. Bye. If you chose pile number 4 with the Steampunk Tarot and the volcano agate, then this is your reading. Now, how I read tarot is I read both the definitions and intuitively, and I let the cards fall where they may, reading both uprights and reversals. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, they are welcome and respected here. Today we are using the Tower card to ask the question, what changes are about to unfold in the coming year and how we might best prepare for them? So the first card that fell is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is about balanced forward motion, okay? So you're going to be moving forward in a balanced way, protecting yourself as you do so, leaving behind whatever this sneaky energy is here that we're seeing in the Seven of Swords, whatever this, the Seven of Swords is about sneakiness, it's about theft, it's about lies, okay? Whether that's external from others or it's lies you tell yourself about yourself that just aren't true, okay? But you are going to be taking action upon that, and you are going to step forward in a clarity of mind with a truer understanding of who and what you are. And you are going to come to realize that you are a very powerful individual who is capable of anything they set their mind to. This magician energy on the Fool's journey, this is the guy that gives the Fool absolutely everything that he needs to survive on his journey. This includes the swords, the cups, the pentacles, and the wands. It has everything. This is a very, very powerful card. It is an infinitely powerful energy card. And this, okay, you're going to leave behind this negative situation, whether it's external or internal. I am getting a lot of internal energy here with the swords. It's things the lies you tell yourself about who you are, that you're not powerful or you're not strong, but you absolutely are. You are powerful and you are strong. And this is letting you know that in this year, how you think and feel about yourself is going to change, and you are going to step boldly into your own authority. Okay? This is beautiful. This is forward motion at its best. This is you stepping into your best and fullest potential. This is absolutely fabulous. Now, we're not going to take this entire chunk. We'll take the top here. And I'm seeing that, you know, you're doubting that you're going to be able to get out of this negative energy. You're very much doubting that, but I'm here to tell you that this speaks of that forward motion. You're going to get out of that negative thought cycle or that negative pattern or that negative relationship, and you are going to step forward into your new passion, into your new life with passion. And look at that. Look at that. That is healing. That is restoration. That is rejuvenation. This is being the star of your own life. Okay? This is being the star of your own life. No one else has the right. Okay? Only you. There's a movie. Let me think here for a second. I can't remember the name of it right now, and I actually really like this movie. But there's a line in it where this older gentleman says that this woman is not acting like a leading lady in her own life, and that every person, every man and woman should be the lead in their own life, the leading lady, the leading man, okay? No one else has the right to take over your life. It is yours to live, yours to lead, and you will shine. You will shine bright, okay? You will shine bright like a star. You'll shine bright like Venus, the brightest planet in the sky, okay? Do not ever doubt your ability to escape this negative energy that I see here and move boldly forward into the power that is yours. It is yours. You were born with it. You have worked hard to get through life, and it has only grown within you. And now it is your turn to shine. And in this coming year, that is exactly what you are going to do. You're going to step out of this negative energy, and you are going to shine bright like the stars themselves. Okay? So, some of this negative energy here, I was wanting to know about that. And we have the Five of Cups here. So if any of this negative energy is about addiction or someone in your life who is an addict, please make sure that you are getting the help that you need if it's you. And please have the courage to put yourself first and get out of the negative situation if it's someone else, okay? There are plenty of support groups that can aid you and help you get through that, okay? Just look at everything with a very strong clarity of mind in your own authority, what is best for your own highest good, okay? All right, now let's look at this volcano agate tower that you chose. And these are really fun. If any of you have seen these under the UV black light, they glow. It's a fun one. Okay. Volcano agate works with the root chakra. It aids in balance, harmony, grounding, passion, creativity, vitality, stability, protection, courage, strength, perception, metamorphosis, and healing, which we see right here in the star card. Okay, let us get you a message from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild of affirmation, confirmation, a healing process, something that would be of benefit to you as you go through this change and step into your true self. Okay? We have Sacrament of Extreme Unction, number 34. Okay? So let's take a look at that. Okay, Sacrament of Extreme Unction. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Isn't that wonderful? That is just wonderful. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And you're going to shine bright. Love you. Bye. If you chose pile number 5 with the Norse Runes with Hagalaz, then this is your reading. Now, how I read the runes is I pull 3 in the past, present, and future position. Okay? And today we are asking the question, what changes will be coming in the next year and how we might best prepare for them? And when I read runes, I read both uprights and reversals. Okay? That one is about wore off. Give me one moment while I ascertain which one that was. Okay, thank you for being patient. So this first one that you drew in the past position, okay, is Fehu. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you in the book. So Fehu, okay, this one right here, all right? And then the second one in the present position is Nathis. And the third in the future position is Thurazaz. Okay, so we will read each of those from the Runes book by Kitty Gilsborough. Okay, so we're asking about changes this year and how to best prepare for them. So, origin of the word Fehu is cattle, symbol of earned income. It symbolizes wealth. From the Poetic Edda, source of discord among kinsmen and fire of the sea and path of the serpent. This rune is for wealth, but it literally means cattle. They were the wealth of the people once and still are in some parts of the world. They are money and food and fat and warmth, and they will keep us if we will keep them. Yet cattle can scatter if you don't herd them with skill and patience. Cattle need care. Cattle need to be tended, and cattle need to be fed. This is a chance to get it right. This is a rune of new openings, of a fresh start, of a seed. So come. You have been given a chance at beginner's mind. Let's start again. Let's leave everything behind and fall in love for the first time. Remember what it felt like, first love, the first impression of that person, that thing, that place, the spark of new joy, the buzz of impossible, improbable luck in your veins. Feel that green energy and hold that abundance. Live in that abundance for this moment, if not longer. Hold that within you. And yet, of course, don't hold it too tight. A comfort to all, says the Anglo-Saxon version of this riddle, cheerfully, but warns, if bestowed freely. The Icelandic is darker, source of discord among kinsmen and fire of the sea and path of the serpent. If we don't mind our cattle, they won't mind us. If we don't give meat and milk when we have it, who will give it to us when we don't? Our luck is the luck of our people and the luck of our place. What's good for me is good for you too, and the other way around. What's love without people to love? What's a spark without a reason to light the fire? And what better reason to light the fire than to keep your community warm? Okay, this is a rune of new openings, of a fresh start, of a seed. So you're dealing with the material world here, wealth, income, health, community. Okay, now with the Nothas in your present position, let's see. Nothas is need, necessity, and constraint. From the Poetic Edda, grief of the bondmaid and state of oppression and toilsome work. Nothas, not this, is the heavy burden of labor, of duty, necessity, and that which cannot be shirked. This is the rune of real toil. If you've pulled this rune, it might mean that this hard work is yours to shoulder, that you need to knuckle down and get it done, that the constraints of the harness are yours, and only by wearing it will your journey succeed. In order to improve, we must work at it. Nothing comes without a price, and this is a sacrifice worth making. But it might mean, too, to pay attention to your struggle, to honor the feeling of toil while acknowledging our need to be free. That bondmaid of the poem is probably at least partly enslaved. She has no choice. She not only longs to be free, but she actively grieves that she is not. There is a longing to be free. What oppression are we laboring under? Can we, unlike the bondmaid, find a way out? This rune is full of heavy choices because the work must be done. Think of the kind of labor the bondmaid is probably employed in: subsistence farming, child care, milking the cow, and pulling the plow, and keeping the home. And think of how it would feel on your hands to work like that. But think, too, of the hungry children, and the cold hearth, and the unplowed fields. The work must be done. Is it you who must do it? And can you do it with love, with cheer, with understanding that there is satisfaction in meeting your need wholeheartedly? Okay, so nothing comes without a price, and this is a sacrifice worth making. So when you have Fehu about wealth and income and community, and then you have Nothas about need, necessity, and doing the work that's required. Okay, this seems to be very much about job. Okay, whatever job and form of employment. So you may have a change this year in employment. But let's find this future rune and see what it has to say with Thurazaz. Origin of the word giant, thorn, the god Thor. Symbol of protection and luck. Okay. Now, in spite of it being a rune of protection and luck, sometimes the runes can be a bit dark, and this is one of them that it can be a bit dark. Um, so just bear with. It can also be a bit um, on the sensual side as well. So it can mean giant and thorn. In the Poetic Edda, torture of women and cliff dweller and husband of a giantess. This letter is Thorn, Thurazaz, giant. The Thurs were great giants once. They were husbands to their wives and horror to all other women. Think of Thor, the mighty, with his hammer that brings thunder. Think of his brute strength and powerful energy. Picture Thor of the Marvel movies if you want. This works especially if you find Chris Hemsworth attractive, because this is the ruin of strong male sexuality, of unbridled lust, and powerful enthusiasm that sweeps you off your feet. It's the part of the journey where the seed is planted. In other words, this is sex, fertility, and impregnation. Think also that this rune can mean simply thorn. Think of how a thorn embeds itself in your flesh, how it hooks you in, how you want to look at the pretty rose, and then the thorn catches the soft skin of your finger. When runes seem to have contradictory or multiple meanings, it's often because we're applying modern logic. A prick of a thorn is nothing like a sexually aggressive god giant. But think laterally and think body. Don't be too 21st century about this. It's necessary when you tell the runes to let the past into your body, to not look at their lives of blood and sex and storms with a Western Christianish lens. But you just be with them. Sit with them in what they have to tell you, and it makes a dark kind of sense. It's sometimes nice, after all, when someone says the quiet part out loud. And Thurazaz is loud. Do the thing. Make it happen. Bend things to your will. But be kind, too, if you can. Thurazaz is not kind. You can be better. Okay? So the key here is do the thing, make it happen, bend things to your will. So that very much supports that change in your career and financial future. Okay, so they're letting you know that whatever your current situation is, there will be some changes within it. But if you put in the work, you will have positive results. Okay, you are protected, and you do have what people tend to call luck, okay, on your side. So regardless of how this change unfolds for you, all right, they want to let you know that everything is going to be okay. All right. There may also be something about your community and your sensual experience of life also that may change in this future. Take that however it resonates with you. Okay, and you chose with the runes the black onyx tower. So we're going to read from The Beginner's Guide to Crystals by Lisa Butterworth about black onyx. Black onyx, stability, strength, productivity. Works with the root, earth, and higher earth chakras, and common origins are China and India. Black onyx is a stone of strength, emotional and physical. It enhances feelings of self-confidence and courage. It's also a stone of stability and is very grounding, especially during times of transition. If you feel the weight of old emotional wounds, black onyx will help you release the sadness and grief. In addition, it has the power to balance adverse energies. Aggression and intensity are channeled toward a greater good, becoming motivation for achieving your goals. Black onyx increases self-discipline and willpower. This dark mineral is a powerful protector and repels negativity. Healers believe it increases stamina and can help replenish you physically after illness or exhaustion. Black onyx is a form of chalcedony, a microcrystalline form of quartz. Sometimes, like agate, it is found with parallel bands of white, which we saw here in this one. If you're feeling reckless or out of control, work with black onyx to get centered and clear-headed. Place in the home to protect a space, particularly after dark. Enhances concentration and the ability to multitask. All right, so let us get you a closing affirmation or confirmation from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Excuse me. I'm still recovering from a cold. We're going to take that top one that fell off there. Alpha of Alcyon, number 24. Okay. All right. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. That is wonderful. I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you did, please let me know. If there was anything you felt could have been improved upon, please also let me know that. Be gentle and kind as you do so, if you would. Remember, you are beautiful. You are loved always. And whatever this change is in your material world, you've got this. Just put in that work and get her done. Thank you. Bye.